So hey folks, what if you could predict the next big real estate hotspot before everybody else caught on? Well, Pompano Beach here in South Florida is transforming fast, real fast. And by 2025, it could be actually one of the hottest markets here in South Florida. But I know what you're asking, should you jump in now or is it really a big risk?
Florida?
This one's even got the word sunset 4 times in the name of it.
So folks, in the video, we're going to reveal some of the major developments that are going on, booming demand, price predictions that could shape Pompano Beach's future. You're not going to want to miss this exclusive forecast, especially if you're serious about making a smart investment. So whether you're a first-time buyer, home buyer, seasoned investor, or just kind of curious about Florida's real estate trends, let's just go ahead and jump on in. Let's kind of talk about why Pompano Beach is getting so much attention. In recent years, the city has transformed from a quiet coastal spot to a vibrant destination that's drawing new residents and tourists alike, And it's no accident. The developers and the city planners are pouring millions into making Pompano Beach one of the most sought-after locales. For example, the Pompano Beach Fishing Village project has added dining, shopping, and entertainment right on the beach, And not only is this bringing in tourists, but it's also attracting buyers who want a full live, work, play lifestyle in a beachfront community. And it's just one of several projects designed to make Pompano Beach a vibrant destination with these improvements. Property values are already on the rise. But it's not just about amenities. Developers are also building high-end condos, luxury and gated communities to meet the growing demand for luxury living. Folks, as we've said before in many of our videos, living in South Florida is more than just a destination. It's a lifestyle. And folks, with South Florida's tax benefits, the warm climate, Pompano Beach has become a magnet for buyers across the country. So who's actually buying here in Pompano Beach? Well, honestly, surprisingly it's not just the retirees anymore. We're seeing a huge influx of younger professionals, remote workers, and even international investors flocking to this area. According to recent data, Pompano Beach's population has grown over 25% in the past decade alone. With more companies embracing remote work, younger buyers who want a better quality of life are choosing this beachside paradise over a lot of other more crowded cities, Miami, Boca, even to a certain extent Fort Lauderdale, But it's not just locals and young professionals, Wealthier buyers from high tax states like New York, New Jersey, Cali, Illinois, Chicago, they're snapping up second homes and investment properties like nobody's business. This is creating competition, driving prices up, and accelerating the growth into the market. Let me give you a little example, Take Sarah and Tom. A couple from New Jersey. They recently bought a condo in Pompano Beach after realizing they both could work remotely, something they've been working for quite some time. They wanted a better lifestyle and a warmer weather, and they're thrilled with their decision, The property's already appreciated by 10% in just 1 year. So they're part of a new trend that's reshaping the whole market here. They're coming in, they're picking up the properties, And they're just sitting back and doing a little bit of here, a little bit there, and they're seeing the property just naturally appreciate. Folks, the demand is clear, but how does it compare with supply? Is there enough inventory to go around, or could this high demand be setting the stage for a bubble? Let's take a little closer look into this. Supply and demand imbalance.
Hey. Oh, don't fall!
So now here's a critical factor that could affect Pompano Beach real estate market through 2025 and possibly to 2026. Right now, we're dealing with a low inventory problem. We saw it during COVID. We saw it at the end of COVID. We saw some upticks where more inventory was coming onto the market, but we're still seeing it in certain areas like Pompano Beach, where the catch up of the inventory is it's not caught up with the buyer demand yet. This limited supply is leading to bidding wars, not like we saw back during the times of COVID, but we're still seeing, you need to be prepared. If you are a buyer, you need to be prepared to come in and get ready to jump. We're seeing these bidding wars going on, especially for these desirable beachfront locations. And with the addition of more condos and more beachfront property becoming available, this demand is really outpacing the available supply, and it's pushing prices a lot higher. So let's kind of get into what you're really looking for. Price predictions. How much could your investment grow by 2025, 2026? Let's look at some of the numbers. Here's what experts are saying about Pompano Beach future prices. Based on data from local analysts, home prices are projected to increase between 8 and 12% annually through 2025. It means a $500,000 property today could be worth over $600,000 in then just the next few years. But folks, remember, these are projections, and factors like interest rates or economic slowdown could impact these predictions, However, with Florida's attractive tax laws, we've talked about it all the time, Florida is a no state income tax state. Current demand and Pompano Beach's rapid development, there's strong confidence in our continued growth. Of course, no investment comes without risk. So next up, we're going to talk about some of the potential downsides of investing in this hot market and what you should be watching out for. Folks, as we said before, no market is without risk. So if you're thinking about investing, it's important to understand what could go wrong. It's also important to reach out to local experts like my team and I so that we can give you that feet in the street view of what's going on, okay? So if you're thinking about investing, okay, interest rates are certainly one potential factor. We've seen them going up and down almost as much as the Duncan yo-yo that I had when I was a kid, okay? If they rise sharply, okay, that could significantly cool demand, okay, because a lot of folks who could afford something today may not be able to afford it tomorrow if the interest rates go up. Conversely, if the rates go down, like they're indicating that they're going to do, okay, we could also see an increase in demand, okay, that could even further outpace the available inventory. Actually, and if developers overbuild, which is possible, but highly unlikely, but if it's possible, we can certainly see temporary dips in values. And of course, there is a possibility of an economic downturn. The national economy takes a hit, it could impact buyer confidence and slow growth. So while Pompano Beach has a lot going for it, every investor should weigh these potential risks very carefully. Folks, I want to you need to do your homework. I can't stress that enough. And you can also reach out to experts like my team and I. We're happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. Please feel free to drop the little questions in the little box below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, tips for investors, okay? So if you're looking to invest in Pompano Beach, consider properties close to high demand areas like the fishing village or the beach, okay? Properties near these hotspots tend to appreciate faster, and they also have higher rent potentials. For those on a budget, look to emerging neighborhoods slightly, and while East Pompano Beach is already pricey, there are nearby areas where property values are still relatively low, but they are expected to rise as demand spills over. These tips give you an edge by focusing on areas with the most growth potential, whether you're planning to rent, flip, or hold on to your property. So folks, there you have it. So is Pompano Beach a smart investment in 2025? With strong demand, new developments, and limited inventory, it certainly looks promising. But remember, every market has its risks, so be sure to stay informed and consult with local experts like my team and I. Folks, if you found our video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to some more real estates, and hit the bell so you get notified whenever we drop a new video. If you have questions about investing in Pompano Beach or any other market, drop them into the comments below, okay? We'll be sure to get back to you. And again, we'll see you at the next investment.